Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness introducing us to the concept of incursions was just the tip of the iceberg. And according to brand new reports, when we get to Avengers Secret Wars, we are going to see the full cause, effect, and destruction that incursions cause, and how absolutely frightening they are once they are occurring. While incursions are a brand new concept in the MCU, they've been in Marvel Comics for about a decade, and if you've read a comic where they prominently play a role, specifically the new Avengers in the early 2010s, you know that they can be really frightening and they happen quick. In the comics, it's over the course of 8 hours that an incursion happens, and literally everything is ripped apart, causing the destruction and lives of billions. Now, of course, we do see it briefly, the after effects of it in Doctor Strange, but again, that's the full-on after effect, and we don't necessarily see the destruction as it's playing out. And allegedly, by the end of the Kang Dynasty, and specifically in Secret Wars, it sounds like we're gonna see them in full effect, and that we will specifically see the destruction of one universe as it's completely ripped apart by another while an incursion is happening, and we're going to see all the people in that universe have to fight for their survival and escape. And realistically, this does make a lot of sense. They made it a point to say that incursions are a thing, and there's going to be a cause and effect with what Doctor Strange did. We know it's going to happen, and we know that based on the comics, that they're going to sort of follow that same route. So it makes sense that by the time we get to Secret Wars, that Secret War is going to be fought over who gets to survive. The battle of the most worthy, battle of the fittest, if you will. And if it comes to your universe or our universe, both sides are going to fight for what they believe is good because, again, they're the good guys from their point of view. Whether they are or not, again, they'll probably discuss that in the film. And it'll be pretty interesting to see just how all the heroes and even villains react to the fact that, oh man, if we win, look at the horrific things that happen to these other people, and how they're kind of almost like stuck in a limbo state, and it's pretty disgusting if you really think about it, almost like ghosts that can't move on. And there is something to that to kind of bring the stakes of everything up and tell you just how dangerous and honestly insane this whole thing is going to be. So I'm interested in seeing how this is going to play out and how honestly they could bring in the other universes into it. Because if you really think about it, whatever happens with Deadpool 3 and then moving on forward, it's still going to cause some sort of incursion. So that Foxman universe it's not looking good for them, let's just put it that way.